Hi everyone! This video is going to be, I guess you can call it an announcement and a disclaimer, and I'm sure it's going to be a ramble because I tend to do that, especially in this type of video where I just sit down and talk. But this is, as you can see from the title, an announcement for this new book discussion and talk series I'm going to start on my channel here. Clearly, because we are here to watch that. That was unnecessary to say. Anyway, I'm making this specific video for two reasons. One, to explain why I'm doing this series and I feel the need to do it. And secondly, I feel the need to explain that it's okay that I'm doing this and making this type of video. Which sounds very strange, and I feel a bit strange saying it, but it's just, let me just go on with the explaining and I hope this clears it all up. First off, what the series is going to be about. Like the title of this video series suggests, with what even the videos I'm going to make for this are going to be about books I read and actually go, what is even happening, what is even going on, why am I not getting this? And I know we all, every reader had that experience where we read a book and we doubt ourselves because we do not like it, we do not get it, what everybody else sees in it, why everybody and their hamster read the book and loved it, and we are sitting here reading it and not getting it and not understanding it and just not understanding why people are so in love with that book when it is to us nothing that is worth all that hype. And that could be for a number of reasons. It could be because it's a hugely popular book, and when I read it, I just don't understand why everybody else loves it that much, because I read it and I don't see it. I just don't see what it is, what makes it so special, because nothing in the book is standing out to me, so I just don't understand why everybody else loves it. Or that it's just a very offensive book in any way or form, or the writing is just not at all understandable to me and for me, and I just want to get a translation into English. I read and feel like I never ever understood a word of English in my life before. Or it could be other reasons, or a mixture of those reasons I just said. Just to give you examples, that is some of the things I will be talking about in this video series. And I know I'm not alone with reading books and having those feelings about them where you just literally go, what even is happening and why am I not getting this? And it is important to talk about books that we didn't love, mostly because I personally think that a not overly positive review are just as important as overly positive ones. So I think it is important that more people do share their thoughts, that are just honest in what they're feeling about reading a book. I want to actually give you guys a different point of view into the book, because that is the beauty of books, I think. That is why we are all here on BookTube, to see somebody else's thought on a book, give us a different spin on what we already know, or give us a different view into a book that we read and maybe saw something completely different in it. And that is the beauty of books, that everybody can read the same book and get something completely different out of it. And I want more people to share their honest opinion and what they think when they read a book in a nice way. And now let's move on to the actual and real disclaimer part, even though I kind of did that already just a second ago. I will share these things that about a specific book that made me not love the book I will be talking about. If that is not what you enjoy watching, please don't watch my discussion and talk videos I will be posting in this video series. It will be in every title that it is a what even book discussion talk. So if you don't like this kind of thing, don't watch it. It's that easy. Just don't watch it and be offended, because it is not what the series is about. I am not making this to create conflict. If you love the book I'm talking about, that is wonderful. I'm very happy for you. Please explain to me in the comments why you do and why you love it so much, and maybe I even get a different view into the book, and maybe you are able to explain it to me so that I understand the book, and that would be wonderful. That is the entire reason I'm doing this series. I would love for that to happen, but just because you love the book does not mean that your option matters more than mine or anybody else that might not love the book as much as you do. So let's all remember that we're all human beings, we all have feelings, that our options all matter equally, that just because you love something or you hate something, your option is not more important than the person next to you. I am criticizing the author's works, but I'm not criticizing their person. I have nothing against the authors I'm talking about. I don't know them personally, I'm not attacking their person, I'm simply criticizing their work. Criticizing anybody's work is not bashing it, people. There is a difference. What I'm trying to say here is that I'm not being mean or unfair or stupid by sharing my maybe different point of views about the book on here. And yes, I'm allowed to share those thoughts and on here just as much as any of you are allowed to share whatever positive things you want to share on here. And I'm not being mean or salty or anything that people love to call anybody that shares an option that is not all sunshine and ruffles. I'm simply sharing my thoughts on a book that did not work out for me, but I read from front cover to back cover. Also, I want the series to be a discussion with you guys, so I want to know what you loved about the book. Let's share our opinions about books and just discuss it in a way that we can maybe all learn something from each other. That would be fantastic. But once again, let's all remember that everybody option matters, as long as it's not a pure insult, and it all matters equally. We are all human, and be nice to each other, right? Now that I feel a bit stupid to have said all of that, let's just end this ramble and video. I do hope that you guys will enjoy the series, since I'm doing this equally as much for you guys as I'm doing it for myself. I would love to hear what you guys think about this video idea. Would love to hear you guys' option on the videos in the series, your thoughts on the books I'm sharing, and all of that good stuff. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and until then, in the comments. Bye!